What's up, everybody? Welcome to Podcast Now. I'm Alex, and I have a ginormous announcement. You guys saw it in the title. Welcome in, welcome in. But I'm going to be interviewing the voice of Sly Cooper. Honestly, this is me. Firstly, hello, this is the first time you've seen my face, all that stuff, which I've shown my face a couple times, but maybe this is the first time seeing it. I love Sly Cooper to death, okay? It's one of the game franchises I am most passionate about. I wouldn't say it's my favorite. I think Uncharted is still definitely my favorite game franchise of all time, but Sly is so influential to me growing up. I love the franchise to death. Those games, I've beaten them more times than I can count. I love it. So it is my honor and privilege to be able to do this. Now, obviously, I'm not doing it in this video. It's going to go up later, not later today, later, maybe next week, maybe the week after. I'll communicate all that stuff through Twitter. So if you guys aren't following me in any of the social media stuff, links are in the description below. I'll make sure you guys know. I'll leave posts on YouTube, all that kind of stuff. But I'm going to be interviewing Kevin Miller, who is the voice of Sly Cooper. I thought this would be fun. I thought this would be different. I want to do different things, and is there a part of me that's always wanted to talk to some of these voice actors and actresses? Absolutely. It always has been, and I've seen other people on YouTube doing it, and that's what's like, okay, well, if they're doing it, well, then I can do it. I think that's the first thing that pops in my head. But the second thing that pops in my head is I don't want to just do the same people that have already been done. I want to do something that obviously connects to me personally, right? An actual conversation with these people, but also things that are a little bit different. And obviously Sly Cooper is a little bit different. So here's how it's going to go. Like I just said, that was kind of a tease because well, look, okay, I'm a very honest and straightforward person, and the haters would probably not believe that, but there's many, many more people that I think know me that versus the actual haters of me or the channel. Okay, I'm a straightforward person, I'm honest, and I'm a real person. And I when I go to an interview or when I watch other people interview, I get disappointed when the people don't ask the questions that I feel are like how could you not ask the person those questions when you have them sitting right, you have them on your thing? How can you not ask them certain things? I hate that. I hate it, okay? I don't necessarily hate the interviewer, but I hate that idea. So I'm not going to do that. That's my plan, right? So in terms of what you can expect, and then I definitely want to ask you guys for questions, which you can leave at any time, but I'll make sure to do that part of this video. How it's going to work is it is going to be a very informal, casual thing, right? It's me and him. I don't have a script. I don't think he has a script, and that's how it is. I actually like that. Now, for the record, there have been people that say, write down things so you don't miss things and kind of organize your thoughts. No, I don't do that. Maybe I should, but I will tell you for this interview, I will be doing that, okay? I'll have a list in front of me. I'll make sure the big questions or big things I want to hit in the conversation, I'm going to ask, okay? So that way, the video, when I end the conversation with him and all that stuff, it's like, oh my God, I didn't ask him about this. No, I want to get all of the ducks aligned, okay? That's the plan. So, it is going to be, you're not going to see faces. That's something I guess maybe you should know. It's going to be me and him, but we're going to do it through Discord, and the video will go up later. So I'll edit it. There'll be visuals, the game, basically over it, okay? That's going to be the plan. I do want to ask about Sly 5. I do want to ask about, if a Sly remake or remaster happens. So those are obvious questions that, am I expecting an answer on? No. Am I expecting, even if I do get an answer, am I expecting a good answer on? Absolutely not. But again, if I were you guys and I'm coming to me and I'm like, okay, oh my God, Alex, who's covered Sly before, who loves Sly, who's a big advocate of continuing the games, he didn't ask the voice about future Sly games, well, that's unacceptable. I would do that if I were you guys, and if I didn't ask those questions. So those will be questions I will ask. We'll talk about his memories in Sly, doing the voices, what's that meant to him, all of that different kind of stuff. So I want to go through that, and we'll go from there, okay? And then obviously questions of the future, which probably won't last long because it is important to note, like I keep saying, it is important to note, I don't expect answers or good answers for future Sly games. I mean, it's just, I could ask Nolan North about an Uncharted 5, and do you think you'd get a good answer out of him? No. I mean, it's just not going to happen, okay? So that's something I want to make very, very clear. Now, the last part is I definitely want to hear from you guys. So, I'm not, I don't know. I haven't actually picked how I'm going to do this, okay, in terms of, like, your questions. This I thought was just a fun thing that I would, like, let you guys in on. I was actually contemplating if I would even tell you guys or if I would just drop this on a random day and say, here you go. I think this one is maybe a little bit better, helps build anticipation, stuff like that. So here's the deal. I want questions from you guys about, for Kevin Miller on Sly Cooper. It could be about the games that's already happened, about the Sly games. It could be about future stuff. But again, I don't know exactly how I'm going to do it. I don't know how much time I'm going to spend with him. So I don't know if I'm going to do rapid fire. If I do rapid fire, I'm just going to ask as many questions as humanly possible. If I do something like, well, I want to, maybe there's like 6 questions that are asked by like the majority of people, then those will be the 6 questions that I ask. Okay, so that's kind of the way. I don't know how this is going to go. I don't know how many questions I'm going to get. And there's only so many things that you can ask in the first place, right? But that's the plan. So I do plan on asking kind of fan questions, right? Community questions. And that's pretty much it. So I'm going to be talking with him in a few days, even for when you guys see this video, in a few days. Actually, on Monday, I think is the plan, that we're going to record this thing, and then, we'll see how long it takes. I want it to be good. I want it to, hopefully the audio quality is good. I want it to be engaging with like switching visuals and stuff like that. So it'll probably take a couple days, but hopefully by the end of this upcoming week, it'll be out and we'll go from there. Okay, so I definitely want to see your questions. And by the way, kind of an inside thing, again, to the beginning of this video, I do want to do more of this. But again, I don't, well, there's obviously the way of getting these people, which is not easy. Getting people to be in interviews is not an easy thing, especially, people that do voiceover work, right? Sometimes you literally can't find them. Sometimes they just don't respond, all that kind of stuff. So if there are people out there that you want me to talk to or you want me to try to talk to, let me know in the comments. I will tell you, I've tried to talk to a couple different people that I haven't heard back on. Now, there is one person, and I think we all know who it is, Troy Leavitt of Hogwarts Legacy, the one that was kind of the hit pieces from the internet were all kind of written on. I do plan on interviewing and talking to him. That will happen at some point in the future, hopefully sooner rather than later, but that is going to happen. But if there's anybody else, whether it be developers at a company, at a game studio, or voices, if you guys want any, or there's any names that kind of come to mind, leave in the comments and I can try to seek them out. Again, I know there's other people that do these kind of things. I think Dan Allen Gaming is the biggest one that comes to mind. He kind of he literally blew up by interviewing a lot of these people. And again, like I if I interview people that have already been interviewed by others, I don't think that's a bad thing. I would definitely do it. But number one, I do want to be different. So I would try to ask different questions. And I think I'm just a different person in general than other people. But I also would like to try to get people that nobody else has gotten, right? Both big or small. So let me know what you guys think in the comments. Let me know any questions you have for the voice of Sly. I can't even believe I'm saying that, to be quite honest. Now, I'm sure I'll say that a couple times when I actually interview him. Sly means the world to me, and so to hear, and I have heard him, like, he has a Twitch channel, so I have heard him before, but, like, if he talks, it's almost like a fanboy thing. But again, like, that's not going to fog my vision. I'm going to ask him the important questions. No easy throws. These are going to be some hardball questions I'm going to toss his way, okay? And let's see if he hits it out of the park. So let me know what you guys think. Make sure, if you haven't already, you guys are subscribed, bell icon turned on. Leave a like, help spread this video out, get as many questions in as we possibly can. All my social media stuff is in the description below. If you guys want to check it out, my Twitter, my second channel, we have a Patreon, and we have YouTube memberships. Again, all in the description. Thank you for watching, guys, and I hope to see you all on the next video.